What? You look starstruck. Why would I waste my time with you? Out of my way. Did I stutter? I said get out of my way. Well, you're the manager, huh? I heard about you. That little pipsqueak wouldn't shut up about you. I hope you're half as good as he describes you. He seems to worship you as some kind of paragon at this. I'm not convinced yet. Let's just say you'll have to do a lot better than that. Face me one-on-one, now. Look at you. Always ready to make a fool of yourself, you... No way. They served it that fast. Is that even humanly possible? Nice start. I won't be underestimating you again. Take this. Not bad. But they shouldn't be able to return. What? You've got to be kidding me. You. Why do they look so calm? This can't be happening. I'm the ace of the team. There's no way. I'm your manager. Acting cocky. This is far from over. Just because you've got 2 points up doesn't mean anything. Yeah. That's what I said. I'm gonna beat you. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I didn't get to eat earlier. So you hearing that? What? You're forfeiting? I don't feel right about this. Unless I win fair and square. You think I could just let you do that? It doesn't seem right at all. We'll settle this later. I might as well take you up on the offer for lunch. Just don't regret that promise of all you can eat. I can eat for 5 people. I'll beat you in that for sure. You're barely eating anything. I don't get you. Yeah, so what? I wasn't as hungry as I thought I was. Just 'cause you heard my tummy rumble, it doesn't mean anything. So stop with that bullshit. Why is it you're so good? I barely want to admit it, but you're extremely talented. It's shocking. I didn't expect it. Kind of makes me upset. How'd you get that way anyway? So that's it. You're just gonna tell me it's like that, huh? Interesting. I never took you for someone who trained so hard. But an injury of all things. Even with your injury, you got the leg up on me. That's something else. I do hope to see you performing professionally someday. It'd be awesome to be able to face you. Though I'm not so sure we could. Yeah, it is strange how things work. Why are you even spending so much time with me? Doesn't make any sense. I may be the star of the team, but it's surely not a manager's duty to buy lunch. You're from Class C? Interesting. I didn't expect that. Yeah, this shrimp doesn't stop talking about you. There's good reason for it, I can see. He looks up to you, no doubt. But there's something more, isn't there? Between you two. You're a bad liar. And you know what? I don't really care. That's between you two. I burned enough bridges already. However, I can't accept you. And yes, I'm pointing this fork at you, menacingly. So what? The reason for this is because my pride won't allow it. I've got to mop the floor with you. So, don't get complacent. Damn. Feels shameful to say this to someone with an injury. Look, I guess I could... I'll face you anytime you want. But don't overdo it. You may be a rival of mine of sorts, but it'd be stupid for you to get hurt along the way. Wouldn't sit right on my conscience. So we'll do it at your pace. Just don't overdo it. It'd be such a pain to win like today. You forfeited the match while winning. It's like a cardinal sin. I may be a perfectionist, but there's a reason. I'm not just chasing after this to be second place. And beating you is a big step in my goal. I want to be the king of volleyball, not just the prince. I don't want anyone above me. And that includes you. However, there is something about you that's different. Yeah, I've got a problem with that. My pride gets in my way sometimes. But I'm working on it, okay? I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Never dine with the enemy. That'd beat the whole purpose of it, but I realize you're trying to help me, and I'll accept it for now. However, I am curious of your motivation being the manager of our team. What's in it for you in the first place? Oh, you're one of those, aren't you? One of those do-gooders that does things because you feel you can't. Well, stop with that attitude, because you won't go far enough to be able to help me. Yes, if you're going to help someone, you need to help yourself first. We gotta get you well. What is the injury and how can I help? Shut up. I'm doing this because I want to. I told you it's because I want to. That's all you need to know. Of course I'm getting something out of it. A manager who can practice with me is invaluable. You might stay with me till the very end. Shut up, I don't mean it that way. It's more like to say, you might be an asset on my path to glory. Though you're kind of easy to talk to, which is more than I can say for that pipsqueak. Which is just short of incredible. I never expected to see someone who was as talkative as him. Well, I guess it's less you talk as much as him, and more you have that draw about you. Charisma, I guess. In a way, I'm envious. I've screwed people over that I cared about. Only realized it after the fact. Things just aren't the same after that. I actually have a pretty bad thing. Bad habits. Bad past. I'm not saying I'm some kind of delinquent. Far from it. I just got too far with my head in the game. Which I'm not going to apologize by any means. But I could have done it in a way that was nicer to others. I could have done it in a way that properly made me a hero instead of a villain. But I chose the villain path because I saw only my dream. Individuals didn't matter to me. Friends didn't matter. Teammates, even. That's where I drew the line. If you must know, I made some mistakes, yes, that's it. I've learned from them, mostly. Look, this whole thing is getting out of hand. I shouldn't even be telling you this, but you're just so damn easy to talk to. I did stutter a little. I have to laugh at it. Even though I'd normally just get angry. I guess I sort of see the point in getting angry, but I can't with you. You won fair and square, but you forfeited. That does piss me off. But now I just have to beat you that much more. You better be ready for when I challenge you again. So first things first. How can I help with the injury? What do you think of Hinata? Yeah, all the formalities I need. I don't know how to talk about others. I'm usually talking about myself. My own game. That's what I care about. Anything that got in the way of that doesn't matter. Or that's what I thought. Life outside of volleyball? Don't make me laugh. I put everything into this. To be the king of the court. But that little shrimp puts in a good effort too. Lots of natural talent, despite a lot of people judging him at first glance. I have to respect his efforts. He's a worthy rival. That's why I asked what you thought of him. Also because I saw you two leave the school together yesterday. Oh. I see. So you were giving him some personal lessons. Not bad. Perhaps could use some of my own. I hate to say it, but you might be better than me. I won't accept it, but I need to get better. In order to beat you, I need to be better. I need to face you at your best point. Nothing less would matter. Yes, it's like slaying the giants. It's more a war of attrition with myself. I could waste all day talking about how good I've performed, but then I'd be at a plateau. I won't accept any plateaus, and you won't get in my way. I know you have no intention of doing so, but your forfeiting pissed me off. You asked my name earlier. Well, it's Tobio Kageyama. And what's yours? I see. I gotta stop getting pissed off, I know. If I'm gonna be the king that everyone sees me as, then I need to live up to those expectations. I'm not about to half-ass things, and I refuse to accept things as they are. I realize how important it is to understand others, and I'm not very good at it. Admittedly, I suck at it. But why am I even telling you this? Once again, it's like your magic. If I'm the king, you're my magician. I didn't mean mine is that way. I just meant your abilities. You struck me as doing magic on the court. From the unorthodox ways you approach hitting the ball, to how you used my own tempo against me to set yourself up, even in a solo match. It's startling. You're definitely good mental-wise, even if you are injured. I didn't realize that going into it. So if I had known, maybe I would have won. But it wouldn't feel right taking advantage of the fact you can't cross the court that fast. I like to beat people fair and square, with my passion and my heart on my sleeve. That's the kind of man I want to be. Someone who's direct and forward, passionate, and to the point. I want to be someone that others can depend on, even if I fail sometimes. I feel like I can talk to you about it because you're not a member of the team. My shortcomings, especially as a leader. I need to work harder. I need to do better. I need to learn to understand others. And before you say it, I know the way they refer to me. It's not a good king. It's as a bad one. But who says I want to be a bad king? I never agreed to that. I'm not a bad king. Even if I've made shortcomings. I need to work on my presence. On being more accepting of other circumstances. Yeah. It's easier said than done. It's easy to get upset at people, at situations, expecting them to work like clockwork, like I want them to. Because I see my goals so clearly that nothing can get in the way of that. And the only problem is, that very attitude got me in a lot of trouble with them. I realize not everyone has the same dream or vision of what the court should be, what the team should be. It's like managing a family. Everyone has their own dreams and goals and purpose. They still work together. They still live under one house. I'm still not used to doing that. So, after hearing all that, what do you think of me? I need to get the opinion of the manager because I feel like it'll change something. Oh, I didn't expect that. I'll be honest. You seem like you have a cute demeanor about you, so I didn't expect it. Look, say what you want, but I don't understand everything. I know it's not going to change overnight. But talking to you, even if you didn't say that much, what you said had meaning. And I appreciate that. To be honest with you, I'm not used to being the one doing the talking. Usually defending myself or retorting. We lost a few members because of me. And I'll never forget that. When everything fell apart around me, I never want to see it happen again. Maybe you can help me, manager. Maybe my rivalry with you can help me better understand you as a person. As practice, yes. You can be my practice for understanding people. Because you seem easier than them to understand. Which is saying something because you're a magician. Perhaps that magic of yours has already cast a spell on me. Because you feel a little bit more special than I took you for at first. What? Why are you looking at me like that? That big dumb smile of yours. Yeah, it might be a little cute. What's your point? What does cute have to do with volleyball? What's that supposed to mean? Things outside of volleyball, they don't matter to me. Hobbies? Not much. Why would I? I dedicate my life to this. So, body sculpting. That's the closest thing to it. How about you, then? You saw me practicing how to smile. That's embarrassing. I guess there's more than that. I practice yoga, too. Just don't ask me to study anything. Admittedly, I'm not very good at schoolwork. That's why volleyball is everything to me. It's my only place in the world right now. The only place I can feel comfortable with myself. I'm good at what I do. Not much else. I know. Some prodigy. Everyone likes to call me these things and it makes me feel guilty. Guilty because I don't know how to handle it. And because I just need to be the best. I need to live up to those expectations I set for myself. Otherwise, I can't stand it. It would piss me off to not have that. I never want to be the failure everyone thinks I might be. And I know not many do anymore. But I still see the potential. And I just trailed off. So, what are your hobbies, huh? I would have never taken you for someone who's a gamer. Let alone someone who plays that game. Animal Crossing, huh? I've heard of it, don't get me wrong, I just don't have the time. Doesn't really interest me. Not that much. You're super adamant. Well, I guess I could give it a look. This is your town? Interesting. Yeah, I guess it's a little cute. What's the point of all this? Why are we walking this way anyways? Back to your place? Are you sure about that? I mean, wouldn't people start rumors? Seeing us together like that. If you say so. Besides, I do need to figure out how to fix your injury. We really can't have you being hurt. I'm no doctor or anything, but maybe I could find out some way. If I can identify what's wrong. You already know what's wrong. Yeah, I probably should have guessed that. This isn't something new, right? I'm sorry to hear you did that. In the court, no less. You remind me of myself. When you're out there, you're putting everything into it. Every move had purpose. It actually was kind of exciting. I didn't like losing to you, but getting to see you play like that, even with your injury, was inspiring. You'll have to teach me some of those moves you did. After I beat you, of course. But thanks for today, I guess. Look, it's not something I'm used to. Friends aren't exactly my forte. We're not friends? Then what are we? Acquaintances, right? Something else. Are you trying to suggest something? I'm not sure I understand at all. You don't make any sense. You like me? Why would you like me? I don't understand. It's like you're talking a different language. You can't mean... You're trying to be my... Look, the king of the court thing. It doesn't mean that I have someone like that. I'm a solo king. I've always been. What you're saying doesn't make sense. Snap out of it. You're clearly mistaken. You like me. Again, you're not making sense. You barely know me. You've watched me? In my matches? For that long? Then I guess you do know me. More than most. I'm pretty lucky to have someone like you who watches me. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Just a bit. But maybe Hinata had a point. You are pretty special. Still, I don't understand. Why this? Why now? I understand things like this don't need to be that complicated, but to me they are. I don't know how to feel about things like this. They just make me confused. One day someone says they like you, and the next day they don't. People don't make sense. Yeah, you make more sense than most, but how am I supposed to understand that and take it? How do I respond? What's the proper way to do it? I don't get it. I don't get you. None of it makes sense. You're definitely an odd one. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You've certainly broke through my shell. Made it look easy, too. I hope you're proud of that. No. Why do you like me? I've always wondered why people say this, why they confess their feelings. What is it you like about me? My passion? That's a rather poetic thing to say. You like my awkwardness? I'm not sure I appreciate that one, but I'll accept it anyways. You don't have anyone else on your mind, right? Then, fine. If you really want to date me that much, we can try. You mean you're gonna try and help me loosen up with people, relax around them? That might help my teamwork, you're right. As well as mend things with my friends. What's the first lesson then? Is that it? That's all you're gonna say? I'm not gonna argue. Though you owe me one. For quitting that match early. You didn't get to see me do my daring comeback. I would have looked way cooler then. You think I look cool now? Just wait. I'm gonna become the best. Live up to every expectation and then some. I won't be just like everyone else. You better watch me. Watch me through it all. Play with me. be with me. It feels nice not to be alone. I do admit it. But it's your fault. Your fault things are like this. Maybe you helped find a weakness before I found it on the court. So I might owe you one. Still doesn't mean I'm not going to pick on you for this. You deserve to be picked on. Not because you're a bad person, but you're frustratingly hard to say no to. And I can't bring myself to pull away. Guess the only way is forward, right? Hope you're ready for someone as direct as me, 'cause I ain't got any reasons to hold back. What, you surprised? Surprised I didn't hesitate? If this is what you want, isn't it right to go ahead and reciprocate it? Plus, you are pretty special. I feel like I've opened up and that I know you a whole hell of a lot more than the others. And I know them pretty well. Even if it's at a distance. You don't feel like that distance. It doesn't feel real. But you do. So screw all the rest for now. Maybe I'll get to know them. Maybe I'll work on my smile like you saw me doing. Maybe you can help me with that, for real. Though I must say it was bold of you to invite me over. We barely even had a date. Oh, thanks for the meal. No more tummy rumblings, that's for sure. So I do get a little pissed off when I think about it. You're treating me so well, but you're the injured one? I can't let you do that. So I'm gonna spoil you. I'm gonna spoil you like I mean it. Because it's revenge. And it's personal. You know, you're pretty funny. Since I've met you, you've revealed so much of yourself, it's like you don't even hesitate. Is talking really that easy for you? I'm jealous. And the jealousy just makes me want to kiss you more. I'll make you jealous of me on the court. Just you wait. Maybe you'll be there through it all. Maybe you won't be able to leave my side. You've got the softest skin. Probably doesn't do you any favors on the court, does it? Who cares? It does you favors right now. I like looking at you. And I might like it a little more if you were closer like this. The closer you are, the better, right? I do have to inspect you. Make sure I understand your injury. Treat it proper. Or at least find some way to get you on the right track. Or maybe I'm a bad influence. But somehow I just don't care. Because right now, I'm gonna get what I want. You're gonna get exactly what you asked for. You want me to say what I feel. Then I think I like you. And I want to know what that means. And if you want to, then stick with me. We'll figure this out. Just don't regret what you asked for, and never stop looking at me. Maybe you'll be able to be mine. Maybe I'll even be able to smile, just for you. Something I've not been able to master, as you no doubt saw. Yeah, it looks creepy, right? Somehow I knew you'd say that. Defending me won't do you any good. So you better watch out. before I change my mind. Pretty sad how I still don't really understand this interpersonal stuff. I just do what I'm thinking is right for the moment. So, is my choice right? Was kissing you back and doing all this really what it's all about? In truth, I do what I think suits a situation. Did I make the right choice, huh? I think I did. Not for any deep reasons, but because it feels like the right thing. And I want to smile with you. You're someone who, in this short amount of time, I feel understands me better than anyone. That sounds so sad. I know. Don't remind me. But still, I've got to at least try, right? Try and be normal. You make it sound so easy. Be myself, huh? You make that sound too easy, too. It's not that easy. Not that easy at all. I've been trying that forever. Being myself got me into this mess. King of the court, my ass. Can you believe they were using it as a derogatory thing? It pisses me off just thinking about it. Think of you instead? Might take you up on the offer. I guess I'll add you to my list of hobbies. Guilty pleasures? I'm not guilty. In fact, I don't feel a shred of guilt today. You're mine, aren't you? So we make it happen. What else? Who cares about the rest? That's all gonna be on me. You can be there and teach me all you know. But it doesn't change the fact that I need to put it into action. You like to simplify things, don't you? That's a strange attitude to take, especially with someone like me. My eyes? Fierce like a beast, huh? I like it and I don't. Because I want to show you a more tender side of myself. Why? Because I think you deserve that. And why wouldn't I? There's absolutely no reason I would stop there. Because I feel like it. Haven't you realized the trend of this? I do what I feel like. Who cares about the consequences? What do you mean that's the problem? You mean why people don't get along with me? Conscious of their feelings? That sounds too complicated. Well, it's different with you. Of course I can do it with you, because you understand me. They don't even try. They consider me a dictator. And I'm not. Well, I guess I could be at times. It takes a lot to even say this. So, what are you gonna do about it? You've got a bad attitude, but I like it. No, I'm not complaining. Why would I? I'm not some blushing bride here, yet you treat me delicately like it. Kind of pisses me off, you know. If anyone's delicate like my bride, it's you. Don't get too offended by my teasing. Unless you think that's the best I got. I'm pretty good at defending myself. And also pretty good at picking on people just like you. Maybe picking on you isn't the right word. Teasing, maybe. And what's wrong with that? You like it, don't you? Spending time with me. That or you wouldn't have taken me to your home. Me, a guy you know has at least some interest in you. Guess you like living on the edge, huh? Not that I mind that. You just gotta get your priorities straight. From today onward, you're mine. And I'm gonna beat you. My rival and lover, huh? I like the sound of that. We'll see who wins in the end. Hint, it's gonna be me. That's for sure. No questions asked. I'm gonna surpass you. But only once you get better, okay? I'll protect you. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I don't care about that. So we'll make it whatever we want it to be. Shut up and kiss me.